And financial assets initially in the banking system as deposits, and then financial assets in the capital markets. So that's the thing. So you have traditional assets, gold and real estate, then you have savings bank accounts, saving deposits, and then you have the capital markets. But we have trillions of dollars of assets that are locked in real estate and gold. And is there a way to think about how do we take this, unlock that in a way that people benefit? And we think that tokenization and AI will catalyze this change. That in the coming years, two important trends have happened. The trend of tokenization and the trend of AI. And they will catalyze the change. Now what is this tokenization? Tokenization is nothing but allowing an asset to travel with all its attributes, sort of a self-described asset. And when you think about it, your 500 rupee note is a token. So it has all the attributes there. So when I give you not you guys only use UPI, so you are not seeing 500 rupee notes. But for those old people, for those who have seen 500 rupee notes, when I give it to you, that's a token. It has all the attributes in that money, and that's closed. So how can we bring tokenization to land, to real estate, to gold? That's the issue. And what AI is showing us is that you can build a whole new infrastructure using agentic AI, which can make it so much better. So these are the two big trends we're trying to bring these together. And an example of this, which we'll show you, is a young man called Sachin Patil, who has gold, but doesn't know how to make that into a transactable thing. And with tokenization of this gold, using a trust provider and token manager, he can create a token which is transactable, which is verifiable, which can be transferred, and so on. So he can buy gold like this, sell gold like this, or he can pledge it to get loan and use as a collateral. So that's what it's about.